Sorry about my washing machine if you can hear it. I will have music to mask the sound that is currently going on. Unfortunately, I forgot to film the intro before I started doing my washing today. Aren't I a good YouTuber? Yay! Anyway, this is your first choice, card number 1, the 10 of Earth. Choice number 2, the 10 of Air. And choice number 3, the 10 of Water. Which of these 3 cards calls to you? Take a minute just to pick which card calls to you of the 3, and we'll crack on with the first reading. If you need longer, then please pause the video here to make your choice. Right, let's get on with your reading. Hello, card number 1s, and welcome to a very special edition today of Applebee's Tarot and Spiritual Life, where we're doing a reading of advice from the spirit guides on self-love, and you picked pile 1. The first card that came out of the deck when I was shuffling today was the 2 of Earth. She's busy thinking about her manifestation, all in action, rushing towards her goals. But when you've got so much on your mind and you're so busy and involved in what you're doing, and there's so much going on around you, you miss the rainbow. Look, she's rushing away and totally missing the rainbow in the background because she's so focused on her ideas, on her goals, on her mission. So she's got too much going on at once. What this card, the 2 of Earth, is asking, because Earth is about grounding, it's about centering yourself in your life. And it may be that you're not getting enough of that time of grounding yourself in peace, in rest and relaxation. I just keep feeling like you've been very tired and listless lately, and have been so focused on just getting through the day that certain things that you wished you could get to, you just can't. And so how to go about breaking that chain of continual monotony of working hard and then getting home and being too exhausted for your family, or going and seeing friends, or getting out into nature. It's about reprioritizing. It's about saying to yourself, I am worth more than any job, any money, anything in the world, because if I'm not centered and if I'm not right with myself, then I cannot be present and I cannot enjoy the life that I have been given to live. So this card off says, why not try a more playful approach? Why not open up? Oh, excuse me. Now I'm sneezing. Maybe you've got allergies and you can't go outside, and you've been really down in the dumps because you can't actually enjoy life. Well, whatever this is, maybe something's taken you by surprise like that sneeze did me, but whatever it is, it needs your attention, because we can't go through, look, she's using all this energy, chasing her dreams, chasing her goals, chasing the ideas of what I've got to do next. This is what I've got to do next. No, I've got this next to do, and I've got this to do, and I've got that. Can't you just sit down in a moment, just for a moment, and let your brain stop and find the centering within the self? Because if we were to really strip back the entirety of our world, we only ever have the moment. There's no past, there's no future, there's only the moment we're in. So then, as a creator being, it's all about how we shape our moment. Do we allow our brain, which is designed to continually keep us in motion, is continually throwing all this white noise at us that we then have to sift through and pick our ideas and our ideals and our opinions from? Isn't it better to just stop for a minute and reevaluate? And I think that's what Two of Earth here is saying. Stop, reevaluate, ground yourself, take time out, take time for you. Realize that you're the one that needs to be 110% happy with where you are in your life and what you're doing at all times. And if you're not, change, although it can be hard, change, although it can be scary, is preferable, because it will allow you the freedom that you need in order to pursue the things that you've been missing out on. And at the moment, because you're so focused on these goals, you're not taking the time to do that. You're not taking the time to see beyond that which you're chasing. Look, and that is your rainbows. I always stop and take time to appreciate a rainbow. And I think that's what's being asked of you here. Find a fun approach to doing life now. Start appreciating your rainbows. Because if you can do that, here's the Ten of Earth. And they're sitting and they're appreciating life. They're not running around with their head chopped off. Look, you see the two different energies in these cards. She's constantly on the go. She's alone, isolating herself from everything in her life because she has shit to do. She has to go running off and chasing that money, chasing that meal ticket, chasing everyday life. And you may feel like you've become stuck on that hamster wheel and chained to it, but that's not true. No one is chained to a hamster wheel. It's an illusion. Because everybody can make this happen for themselves. Everybody can actually make time. They can make time. They can make sacrifices in order to find the time. And then new things, when you find sacrifices and find the time, right, that gives you space. Space, not just to appreciate life, but also for new opportunities to come in. When you're doing this all the time, you're not leaving any space for opportunity. You're drowning out any opportunity by thinking that this is the way forward, this is the only direction I have available to me. You've literally shut down the universe to helping you out of your situation. So this energy is totally different. This is saying if you can find that opportunity, if you can find that peace and that space, you can just be within the moment of now. Enjoy the time with your family, enjoy the time with your friends, enjoy the time in nature. Really evaluate what is important to you, because you should be the most thing that's important to you. You, your loved ones, your planet, your place upon it, your role within it. What do you want to do? What's your passion? What floats your boat? Why are you martyring yourself? You shouldn't have to do that in order to have a happy and productive life. That's not how we do things. That's not how we should do things, should I say. But in your case, that's how you've been doing it. And the universe is saying, no, you're out of balance. And the angels are saying, I mean, look at this man. Look, he's boss man. He's floating in, he's weightless, floating in the water. He's got everything going on around him. And he has all these good qualities. And it's saying, this card is asking you to open your heart and mind to those around you. And not only that, to your own self, your own inner self. Start opening yourself up and listening to that voice of discontentment if it's there. If something's really not sitting right with you, the universe is going to start chucking karma at you until it hits you over the head with a big enough rock that you wake up from your unhappiness and your stagnancy and your ineptitude to move beyond your fear, move beyond your hamster wheel. So value yourself, your qualities. I mean, the King of Water, he's trustworthy, he's compassionate, he's respected, he's cultured, he has a massive heart, and he is the king for a reason, because he accepted and respected and enacted his sovereignty. This is the time for you to become the sovereign being, the king, the queen of your castle, to actually start ruling over yourself and your lands with the respect, dignity, love, and honor that you should be giving yourself in equal and heavy measures, because you deserve it. And so by doing that, it's like watering plants. If you water a plant, it's going to grow and it's going to flourish, and it's like feeding it as well. And you need to be like the plant, watering and feeding your soul. It's not about being stuck in a dead-end human job where you're just on a hamster wheel all your life, struggling and striving to try and make ends meet. That's not what life is about. And if you've created that life for yourself, it's because you've only accepted the parameters that have been given to you by the system of control. And so therefore it is about saying, well, no, I'm a sovereign being and I don't have to sit within these parameters, and I deserve better and I can do better, and I'm going to take myself out of that place because my soul is telling me I deserve more, and I'm a creator. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're someone who has ideas and dreams and things for yourself that you're just too worried that by taking the risk you may not be able to fulfill and end up in a pickle. Well, people don't chase their dreams in fear. You have to take the leap of faith, and it's about taking that leap of faith back to yourself, back to your dreams, back to your passions, back to your purpose, and back to a centered, balanced, and well oiled machine that is you. And that means caring for yourself, loving yourself. It's a time of renewal. Look, the angels are saying, review and evaluate your life, card number ones. Review. A favorable assessment of the facts. It's time to move in a new direction in your life, because this energy is not renewing. It is keeping you stagnant. So see what is important to you. Know you have all the qualities you need to make this work. And as Archangel Jeremiah is saying, it's time to move in a new direction, my friend. It's time for you to actually reevaluate your life and have the kahunas to just go for it. Because I know you can do it. I know that your renewal is coming. I know that you are going to do amazing. And I know that there's things in your life at the minute that you're not happy with, because I can feel it as I'm talking to you. And they're irksome and they're niggly and they're things that you just keep stuffing away. But really, you shouldn't stuff stuff down, because when you stuff things down and you don't deal with your niggles and your irksome stuff, you end up creating an energetic block in your system that then makes you tired, sick, ill, listless, and also adds to the prevention of you moving anywhere in your life, because you're not dealing with yourself and you're not dealing with your life. You're just moving through it with blinkers on. But if you can actually start doing what this is recommending now, my darlings, look, the King of Earth, this is two kings. This is double the kingship. This is double the gangster, right? If you will find yourself moving into a generous, professional, responsible, and practical state of being. The abundance will come because you are creating it. You are believing in it. You have freed yourself from your lack mentality. You freed yourself from your energetic blockages that are keeping you stagnant in your life right now. It's a successful time for you when you start moving forward and you let go. Do you know that saying, let go and let God? I've been saying it daily. And I know that my destiny is set. My destiny is coming because I'm allowing it. It's called the art of allowance for a reason. It's allowing the universe to give you what is yours. And if you are shutting down the universe's gifts to you, it's because you've become so mired by your own blockages and stagnancy that you're not allowing those possibilities in. You started telling yourself lies about how that would never happen for you, how you lack this, how you lack that, how you can't be this, how you've got this to do and there's no possible time to do anything else. Because, well, really, is that true? Because have you honestly looked at your life and said, well, I don't need this anymore, I can do without this, I could actually change myself and my life and move in a new direction? Yes, it's going to be difficult. Yes, it's going to be hard work, but I'm going to end up in such a better place, because rather than just walking on the hamster wheel of life, I'm going to actually achieve things that I really wanted for myself, because I'm going to allow myself to do it. I'm not going to listen to that negativity. I'm going to give myself the love, the support, the nurturing energies that are necessary to make the changes within myself and in my life that I have been craving for so long. You will have the Midas touch, and you will be offered new opportunities. The moment you signal to the universe you're ready for those opportunities, they arrive. Nothing is kept from you. Now, the archangels came up with gratitude today for your guidance. Your guidance is to count your blessings, my darlings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. I'm always saying thank you for my abundance. Thank you for my role as a rescue medium. Thank you for my beautiful home. Thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you to the farmers for growing my food. Do you see what I'm getting? Everything is all about gratitude, because there is so much to be grateful for in this world. Even when you feel like you're the poorest person in the land, you still can be grateful for things. So there's always room for gratitude, and the attitude of gratitude breeds abundance in 100-fold, because whatever you send out to the universe and you say, I'm so grateful, thank you, and they go, oh, you really like that, well, I'm going to send you more. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, more is bestowed upon you. For gratitude is a key to opening the doors of the universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile on you. Your affirmation today, my darlings, is I am grateful for everything in my life. I asked the universe to please give me some cards for you today, and the cards that they came up with were: live your life with both feet in it. Commit fully to being here. Commit fully to the changes and the love and the gratitude and all of the things that you want for yourself. Commit fully. Don't do half in, half out. Well, I really want to do that, but I don't know if I could manage it. Or I really want to do this, but I'm afraid that might not work. You have to commit and throw yourself into it. And trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it, but always trust yourself. Yeah? Because at the end of the day, you're the one that is living your life. You're the one making the decisions. So trust them. Trust your intuition. Trust the universe to tell you where to go. Start listening to your gut. Start listening to that quiet voice that speaks lovingly to you. That's your guides. That's your intuition steering you on the right path. And that's why they're saying, do your thoughts need a reboot? I mean, look at this lady. She's got so much on her mind. All she's doing is chasing the goal, chasing the dream, chasing the money, the hamster wheel. She's not looking around her, and she's missing everything else in her life. But the universe is saying, I think your thoughts might need a reboot. Maybe it's time to focus on the good in your life rather than the lack, rather than the responsibilities, rather than all this stuff that you're constantly crowding in your brain. Open yourself up to a new energy, a new way of being, a new career, a new home, a new relationship. Whatever it is that you are not allowing yourself through lack of self-love, it's now time to start loving yourself enough to right the things that have been irking you, loving yourself enough to understand and trust yourself and your decisions, and also loving yourself enough to gift you your passions in life. Follow your passion. Don't follow what other people tell you to do. Follow what you want to do. What does your heart tell you? What makes your boat float in life? What makes you happy? that is what we should be doing as a people, is starting to follow our passions and our joy and what brings us love and peace. And you got the eye candy. Angel number 0550, maybe 5 is important to you, 50, 55, or the number 5. But intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, socializing, flow, the potential romance, focus on the good in your life. And this is what they're talking about right here. It says get some fresh air. Call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There's so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. See what I was saying about this? She's not discovering the natural beauty in her life. So take a look around. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project, or you will go on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. Come on, my lovelies. You have got so much charm locked away in there. It's time to let it out. Let you out of your box. And believe in the impossible. I know that you feel like you can't do these things, but you can. Like this card keeps coming out in my readings lately. Believe in the impossible, because humanity has stopped believing in the impossible. They've stopped believing in fairy tales and happy endings and positive things, and they exist. They never stopped existing. You stopped believing in them. Then they stop coming along because you're the creator. When you create a scenario, you energetically and vibrationally bring that to you. Yes, it takes time, but the universe is an echo chamber and you are the creator being. So you create your experiences. So therefore, believing in the impossible as though it's already occurred is how you bring a new life to you. And so you need to start believing in yourself and giving yourself the love that you deserve. Namaste, my beautiful darlings. This has been your reading today. If you've loved this reading, please leave me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. I upload as often as I can, and I will be back soon with another reading for you. Bye, my loves.